The memory palace. The memory palace is one of the main things that memory experts use in memory. It's pretty much like, let's just say your house, right? Your mailbox, your front door, your stairs. You start putting things on things in your house. For example, you can put numbers, you can put playing cards, you can put like a list. You want to go to Walmart, you put things on your things in your house. And they figured out that locations were a really good memory tool a long time ago. And it was around 2,500 years ago is when they figured it out. There's a guy named Simonides, and he had met with all these people. And then after he met with these people, the ceiling collapsed and it killed everybody. And pretty much since he met with them, he was like, oh, so-and-so is here, so-and-so is there. And he started telling people where the bodies were because they were all mangled. So he was able to identify where people were sitting. And so we started getting into our mind that location is really, really good with memory. Because you can remember your house, for example. I can ask you what your house looks like. You can be like, everything in your house because it's in your mind. And so we utilize this with memory. And I'm going to show you how to design it in the following segment. Thanks. Guys, so the memory palace. What I want you to do is I want you to make a memory palace of your own, of your house or your apartment or wherever you live. Because this is the most basic thing in memory, the most important thing in memory. And as you can see my fake memory palace here, right? The TV, the teddy bear, couch, all those things. I want you to make one with 20 locations. And it'll actually be pretty easy. Kind of go in a linear fashion. Don't go in a zigzag or anything. So for example, let's just say you have an apartment in your house and the first thing might be a mailbox. You're outside. So that's the first. So in your mind, you're going up to your house and you're leading yourself around your house. So it can be complicated. If the first thing is the door, you might do the door. If the second thing is the bathroom, you might do the bathroom toilet and then kind of go to the sink. Or, there's many ways to do this. So list out 20 locations. And then to memorize those locations, you got to get a sheet of paper and you have to go through your house and make those 20 locations. Like 1 is the TV, 2 is the teddy bear, and put them on a sheet of paper, right? And then now you want to memorize them. Memorize them such as the number 1 is the TV, the number 2 is the teddy bear. But the easiest way that I found is start with 4 when you memorize them. Start with, okay, number 1 is the TV, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then go back to number 1, go back to number 2, and do this like 20 times on 1 through 4. And then once you're pretty confident, get out a sheet of paper and say, okay, what's number 1? And then write it down without looking. And then what's number 2? And then you can also go in reverse and say, okay, what's a teddy bear? Okay, teddy bear is number 2. And then you can go a step above and use some creativity. And I didn't plan it like this, but as I'm looking at number 1, okay, number 1 looks like a TV. Number 2 looks like a teddy bear because the 2 looks like a head. There's 4 is 4 sides to a rug. The couch looks like a 3. I didn't plan it that way, but you can use creativity like that, For example, like 10. 10, okay, there's a lot of stairs. Maybe there's 10 stairs. But kind of just play with yourself, play with your imagination like that too. But go through 1 through 4 and then 5 through 8 and then kind of get them inside your memory. But this might take hours. I don't know how much time you have. It might take you a day. It might take you a few days. But it might take you hours to just go back and forth, and just kind of get them in your memory. But the amazing thing is, if you have a memory palace in your house, you can use the same one for like 50, 60 years. It's like, it's one and done. Once you memorize it, you have it. So it's like, it's a one-time investment to do this. So that's your homework. Do 20 locations in your house.